On the back side of this worksheet, Unit 3B review, day number 2. Problem number 10 says, which of the following expressions expresses 4x minus 2y equals 8 in slope-intercept form for the standard coordinate plane? Remember, slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. So if you look at your answer choices, x equals is definitely not y equals, so I can get rid of a and I can get rid of b because they both say x equals. So now the first thing that you want to do in order to put it in slope-intercept form is subtract 4x from both sides of the equal sign. So you're left with negative 2y equals negative 4x plus 8. From here you want to divide everything by negative 2. When you do that, negative 2's cancel out, so you're left with y equals. Now if you look at your answer choices, you have 2 in front of x, negative 2 in front of x, and negative 2 in front of x. If this number is positive, then you're done. Your answer choice is C. A negative divided by a negative is positive. 4 divided by 2 is 2x. So since it's positive, your answer choice is C. Problem number 11 says the points negative 2, 3 and 0, 1 lie on a straight line. What is the slope-intercept equation of the line? Well, instead of actually solving this problem the long way, to save a little bit of time, we can just take and we can substitute in these 2 points. So remember, your first value is an x value. Your second value is a y value. So if I plug in negative 2 here, 2 times negative 2 minus 1. 2 times negative 2 is negative 4. Negative 4 minus 1 is equal to negative 5. Not what you are looking for your y values. So A can be crossed off. In this next one, when I plug in negative 2 for x, I get negative 2 plus 5, which is equal to positive 3, exactly what you're looking for y. Just because it works for one doesn't mean that it'll work for the second one, so I'm going to plug in 0 for x, so 0 plus 5 is equal to 5. Not what you're looking for y, so b is now eliminated. Again, I'm going to start over with negative 2, so negative 2 plus 1, is that equal to 3? And the answer is no, that is equal to negative 1, so c is now eliminated as well. So here's where it gets a little tricky because of the negative sign. So I'm going to substitute in negative 2. So that's negative 2 plus 1. Well, when you take negative times a negative, that is positive. So that's 2 plus 1, which is equal to 3, which is exactly what you're looking for. So now I'm going to substitute in the second point here of 0. So when I plug in negative 0 plus 1, that is all equal to positive 1. So letter choice D is your correct answer. Problem number 12 says, what is the slope of a line that is perpendicular to the line with the equation 2y equals 10 minus 3x? So if we're going to have perpendicular slope, you need to have opposite reciprocal slopes. So first thing I want to do is solve for y. So when I divide everything by 2, this is your slope. So that is negative 3/2. So the opposite of that would be a positive number. And then I want to flip your fraction, which is 2/3. Letter choice B. Finally, in 13, it says, what is the slope of any line parallel to the given line? Remember, if it is parallel slope, it needs to be the same slope. So the first thing I want to do is I want to subtract 3x to both sides. So I'm left with negative 8y equals negative 3x plus 7. And divide everything by negative 8. Since I'm only concerned with the slope here, a negative divided by a negative is a positive. So that reduces to 3/8. Since it has to be the same slope, D is the correct answer choice. 14 says line A has the equation y equals 2x in the standard coordinate plane. Line B is perpendicular to line A and intersects line A at this point 2, 4. Which of the following is an equation for line B? Well, if it's perpendicular, remember you have your slope is opposite reciprocal. So since the given slope is 2, 2 as a fraction is 2 over 1. So my perpendicular slope has to be flipped. And since this is positive, this now has to be negative. So from that alone, you can see that that has a slope of 2, a slope of negative 2, a slope of 2, a slope of negative 1/2, and a slope of positive 1/2. So therefore D is the only correct answer.